Welcome, GLVC football fans, to GLVC Sports Network's coverage of the 8th annual GLVC Football Kickoff event held here at the Hettenhausen Center of the Arts on the campus of McHenry University. I'm John Edwards. I'll be your moderator today. Today, we enlist our 8 football schools to help promote the conference's 8th season on several platforms. Over the next 90 minutes, we encourage GLVC football fans to follow along on glvcsn.com and interact with our coaches and players on all of the GLVC social media platforms. This is our formal press conference station where each school will preview its season in 10-minute intervals. Our first school today is William Jewell College. The Cardinals entered the 2019 season following a 1-9 season in which they finished 7th in the league with a 1-6 record. In the GLVC preseason poll, coaches picked William Jewell to finish 8th. Joining us today is the interim head coach, Chuck Lliteras, junior quarterback, Will Schneider, and redshirt senior defensive back, Donte Colum. Guys, thank you for joining us today. Coach, welcome to the GLVC Kickoff event. We know you're excited to get after it in year one. Tell us about taking the reins of the program and how the off-season has been spent to get where you are today.
We're very excited about what's going on the William Jewell campus right now, and especially with the football program. We had a tremendous spring football practice, and our summer conditioning is just finishing up right now, and our participation in that has been extremely exciting, and it's been a pleasure watching the student athletes grow and develop through the summer, and we can't wait to get to fall camp.
Coach, thank you. Talk a little bit about the offense. 16 returners, including 7 on the offensive side of the ball, including the quarterback sitting next to you. Tell us a little bit about the offense.
Well, we've changed things up a little bit offensively. We've moved more to a pro-style offense, which fits Will's particular strengths very well. They had a tremendous spring football in their practice organization and our execution in the offense. Our running game has come a long ways throughout the spring, so we're really excited about what the offense has to offer.
Will, you're back for a junior season after passing for 1,500 yards and 500 rushing yards with 14 touchdowns last year. Talk about the approach to this season and some of the goals for both you and your offensive unit this year.
Okay, so just looking at what we're going into this year, especially setting goals, I definitely think that first and foremost, we want to be able to run the ball a lot more successfully this year. Is definitely going to be a primary objective for us. And then obviously passing the ball is going to be huge for us. We definitely need to be able to pick up third downs and long distances if we ever get ourselves in those situations. And then from last year, basically it was just me learning how to maneuver myself around in the pocket, and everything was kind of like a new learning experience for me. And every game was an opportunity just to excel and get better. So far, I think we've done a great job, and I think this year is going to definitely be a year that will be one to remember for us.
Thank you very much, Will. Coach, give us a preview of the defense. Similar to the offense, 7 starters return, including Donte, who picked up second-team all-conference honors last year. What are some of the things you're looking for this year out of your defense?
Well, defensively, we're not changing anything. I was a defensive coordinator before I took the interim head coaching position, and I expect our defense to be aggressive. I expect them to be hard-nosed, and I expect them to play six-second football every snap on defense. We've got a lot of talent coming back in the defensive secondary, defensive line. We've picked up a couple good transfers that we're really excited about to fill in some of our graduating seniors there. So defensively, we're very confident in what we can put on the field right now.
Donte, you were fortunate to spend some time here last year at the kickoff, and we mentioned it was an all GLVC year for you. Second team honors with 5 interceptions, 56 tackles. Give us your thoughts on being named to the all-conference team, and how has that helped you change your mindset coming into this year?
It was an honor being selected second team all GLVC last year. I like to give all the credit to my teammates and my coaches. I really tried to trust in what they tell me to do, and trusting my teammates to be out there and make plays. I think it just helped me a lot with my leadership and understanding that I have a lot of growth, and I also want to help my teammates grow to be at the same level that I was at last season. And I just think we've been trying to get after it, have the mindset of winning every moment, every play, and just really focus on attacking and being aggressive at all times on the field. And I think we did a great job of that this summer doing our weights and conditioning, and so we're real excited about the fall season, ready to get started.
Thank you, Coach. Share with us a little bit about your special teams unit. You had Dalton Dye received honorable mention, all GLVC recognition as a punter. But give us a glimpse of not only him, but what's going on with your special teams this year.
Well, we're glad we've got Dalton back. He gets an opportunity to kick and punt for us again this year. And from a special teams perspective, we've changed things up. So the team will have a different special teams package coming in. And we had a lot of fun with it in the spring game at the defense's dismay. But anyhow, that's part of the football game. So we're really excited about the special teams proponent of our total game plan, and our kickers and our long snappers, and all those guys are all back, so we're very mature on that from that aspect.
One final question, Coach. Looking at your schedule, you start the season facing Southwest Baptist in the opener, a non-conference game. Given the official GLVC matchup will come down the road in October, and following that, you have 3 straight GLVC matchups: one against Lindenwood, 2 home games against Missouri S&T and UND. Give us your thoughts on your schedule.
Well, from where we sit now, I like the idea that we're playing SBU week 1, and then we get a little taste of the Lone Star again. We have to play West Texas A&M week 2, and then of course we've got to turn right back around and play Lindenwood, and so on and so forth. We have a tough schedule, including all the schools in the GLVC. We also picked up Grand Valley this year in an open date, and we also played Tarleton State down in week 10. So we have Grand Valley and Tarleton in back-to-back weeks there at the end of the season before we play Quincy. So it'll be extremely important for us to not only to gain momentum through the early season, but to stay away from injuries and be able to play later on in the season and finish up the season on a great note. So,
Coach, Will, Donte, thank you so much for joining us today. Best of luck this season. Coming up next on GLVC Sports Network will be Southwest Baptist Bearcats. We'll have them after this short break. You're watching the 2019 GLVC Football Kickoff on the GLVC Sports Network.